him in person, but yeah, me and FaZe talk outside of games. So I'd say we're friends. We certainly will see each other at some point. It's just, you know, the whole pandemic sort of put the kibosh on that, but hopefully soon enough. Here we go then.
Yes.
Round begins in
Let's fix that real quick.
1.
Here we go.
Fight.
How many battles you've encountered? Never stop fighting.
I'm going to start on board with FaZe as he picks up the plasma, the mega, and now would have been looking for the damage if there was aggression. Instead, just heads PepCo off, and that's both the majors now for FaZe. A great start.
Yeah. This is not the start PepCo wants, I think. So he will be on the defensive side. Oh, he walks into a rocket.
Oh. And FaZe smells blood in the water ability as well, doing huge damage. Eats a couple of nasty rockets on the exit though, and maybe PepCo rushing off the spawn with rocket could do something here, but no, I think FaZe has got the better positioning. He's out of there quick enough. Mega heavy once again. FaZe large and in charge.
Yeah, and even a light gets denied. Oh, but not much overstack on FaZe anymore. So if PepCo can... No, but... Okay, PepCo gets deleted pretty quick. He was not aware where FaZe was at.
Stopwatch.
Yeah, and I actually think, to be honest, FaZe made a bit of a mistake there. He wasn't very patient with his rocket. He could have lined up a direct, but instead he just went for the regular shot there as quick as he could. Well, it all works out in the end, but, you know, Quake Champions is a very volatile game. Well, look at it. PepCo could make something happen here. He hasn't had a major item yet, but he's forced FaZe away. And the frag in with the shotgun as FaZe peeks out. Now off the spawn. Very unfortunate, doing damage with the Hyper Blaster, but the shotguns for PepCo are too good.
Yeah, FaZe, the light mid-fight was the lifeline for him. Oh, but now he gets bullied in his back and gives away a frag. PepCo ties this one up with the heavy behind him.
Yeah, this is a good spot for him. He's gonna be able to take whatever position he wants for this mega. Sees FaZe off the main entrance, and now trying to cover off with 225s. Great damage once again from PepCo, but is he left with enough to dive on this mega when he needs to? Looks like yes. FaZe backs away, commits suicide. In fact, I don't know if he fell off the map, fell into some lava, or just killed himself. But there we are. PepCo, I can't believe he hit that one. Oh no, that's a tilter right there.
From the grave.
What is happening?
That was ridiculous. Such huge damage from FaZe though. Ooh. 225s doesn't really want to drop. Mega's not up yet, so the positioning's fine here. He just needs to be proactive. He cannot let Pep go in on the Mega, and he doesn't. But the rocket's here once again, and look, this is
another one.
This is what I'm saying. The game's so volatile. A couple of rockets here and there have really swung things around. I mean, if we look at the scoreboard right now, it's been 4 heavies and 5 megas for FaZe, as opposed to the 2 heavies and 1 mega for PepCo, but we're 4 and 4.
Yeah,
on the low ground here. This is who does wins, and yeah, FaZe goes for it first. Eats a direct, but that's okay. I'm not seeing a lot of HMG usage, which is a little bit unusual for Corrupted King.
Yeah, still PepCo. Oh, he still got a light in the end. But yeah, FaZe. I don't see him that much profiting from the control he's rocking. But well, this time around he's doing the damage without getting anything in return. And now he should be on the Wharf Pipe because PepCo just spawns only his basic health and stack. Yeah,
it was a good fight for FaZe. Just used the range of the LG beautifully, but now this is a little bit messy, and I'm not too sure it should be. Up against both barrels, but he makes it happen with the HMG Mega as well. Now back to the heavy to defend. He has the weaponry, and that's the luxury that PepCo doesn't have right now. The stacks were even, but he had to leave because there's just no way he could have pushed into the LG of FaZe. He's now controlling center stage quite nicely. Look at that. Can't even get on the light. 3 seconds till Mega. Phase knows it, and Phase, yeah, it's basic. It's ABC play at this point. He doesn't have to make any difficult decisions. Once again, gets caught out in this room, but just has the stack. Pulls on through, no worries.
Yeah, but maybe now PepCo, if he has the rocket spawn, he might invest some extra stack into getting into a frag, but no, he isn't there for the or during the heavy pickup. So Phase is in a great condition again. He has to fight a dual wielding gun, but it's enough to get another frag.
I don't know about that as a decision. Just seems a little bit unnecessarily risky. But I mean, this is one of the things about Phase is he's a pretty confident guy. Like when you hear Phase talk about how good he is or how good he can be, especially, it's like the guy has so much self-belief that sometimes he'll go into a fight like that and he'll basically ask of himself to hit everything. And more often than not, he will. Like, his mechanics are absolutely superb on his day.
Yeah, true. It's
Oh!
wow. Okay.
Oh no.
PepCo sends him out of the map. So, yeah, and it looks to me that he does not have a really nice time on this map right now. But there's enough time to get back. But he needs to take some control back. Or do the opening damage.
The heavy early on. Phase is going to try his luck. Doesn't want to face a dual wield. Isn't going to be able to deny the heavy or take it for himself, but good damage here from Phase. Now HMG versus HMG. PepCo does have the small advantage, but I'm not too sure if he's aware of it. Phase now dropping from 225s. Mega in 3. How does he approach this? Does he go aggressive? He does, but it's all for naught. And that's PepCo on the Mega. 2 frags to good now as Phase, but with no control and 3 minutes remaining. I quite like the position for PepCo. He's going to be going all in with this shotgun, but no. It goes the way of PepCo. He's going to claim another heavy.
Yeah, still needs some poverty items for his health. Oh, but he needs a Phase in the middle of the map, and he was ready for it. With some great HMG work. Everything got deleted for PepCo.
Oh, what a huge ability usage there, and Phase plays that perfectly. Maximizes the HMG damage, the ability, and the rocket to finish. Very nice indeed, and that's another direct. As PepCo would love this heavy, but yeah, isn't willing to dive in once again on the high-grounded Phase. And I think PepCo looks a bit lost. He's on the run here, but I'm not too sure what he's aiming for.
Yeah, he's probably looking for lights. He gets one in the end, but loses out on the Mega Half. And yeah, Phase has his barbecue strike back up. While PepCo is ready for his dual wielding attack.
Oh, the fake RJ. Don't know what it was for, but I liked it.
This is also tactical.
Yeah, there's obviously, you know, method behind the madness. And my favorite Arena FPS player of all time is Gaia, the CPM legend. And he RJs more than anybody else I've ever seen. And you know, half the time I just don't get it. But I love it. And Phase, that is some crisp aim there.
Yeah. At the 6-minute mark, there was some hope for PepCo, but he was frustrated.
Yep. Apparently his internet provider hasn't done well by him, and that is a shame.
Yeah, he has some feedback for his provider. But yeah, this means Phase gets the first one.
Yeah.
And,
doesn't particularly surprise me.
We go on to Awoken, where Phase is playing Strock and Pieker, and PepCo is playing Visor.
Okay. I'm gonna stand up. That's the thing I have to do.
Yeah, every time I switch to the webcams, just to say hi to your mom and your family who's probably watching.
Oh, definitely.
And Orkhammer, Vessel Hastan, McKnight. We even got a follower. Son of Dill. Thank you. Hello everyone.
Nice.
GMT. Beneath
Hello.
me.
So we're going to Awoken. This was PepCo's pick. And hopefully his ISP is behaving itself. And we get a good, long, and enjoyable game out of this one. Awoken, very different map to Corrupted Keep. The rail is, funnily enough, more valuable here on account of it existing, but also it's a very rail-heavy map. The sight lines are pretty huge. There's lots of corners. Playing Getaway isn't too hard, but it is a small map as well, so there's a lot going on. It's a firm favorite of mine.
Round begins in.
Yeah, and the matchup is also pretty interesting. We have the
1.
information
Fight.
against movement.
Yeah.
So I'm on PepCo to start with. The got or received the first damage. Also has the mega health and the lightning gun. And will be shopping for the rail, but he meets Phase.
I like that position, honestly, for PepCo, though. I mean, this LG is so huge. Yeah, I mean, FaZe didn't even hit bad rockets, but that wasn't a fight you should have taken.
Yeah, he brought rocket launcher to an LG fight.
Exactly. And, you know, the same thing, PepCo didn't commit on the rail because of that weapon advantage. Because the rail wasn't actually going to do anything for him in that moment, but having the LG can be such a big deal. PepCo, they caught out outside the telly and dropped. And it's going to be FaZe now equalizing.
Oh, Hundo. Sorry, I have to say it.
We used to say that in Diabolical with the pincer. When you got to
Oh yeah, right.
It's a big
Yeah.
thing.
But now it's added as a rocket sound, right? If you hit a Hundo.
Impressive.
I have no idea. Maybe, yeah.
But this is Quick Champions.
Certainly. FaZe will get the better of PepCo there. The rail, as I say, it was always going to be a feature here on Awoken.
Stopwatch.
Yeah, and
FaZe.
he just has the speed to get into position. Oh, PepCo is waiting on him.
Oh.
Doesn't connect his rockets, and FaZe just destroys him with some nasty rockets.
Yeah. FaZe looking good today. And yeah, he doesn't miss those. Not a month of Sundays. Once again, it's back-to-back megas. It's going to be back-to-back heavies, and PepCo needs to find something soon rather than later.
Yeah, this is looks like smooth sailing on FaZe all day.
Oh, PepCo! So bold, he's railable himself, but he goes for it anyway, hits the shot, and now FaZe off the spawn, rushes with a rocket. PepCo puts him down like a broken-legged horse. And now onto the heavy they go. And FaZe, oh dear, he wanted to steal it, but he couldn't. PepCo will take him down just in the nick of time. Just like that, we are equalized all over again. PepCo up close with the rockets, getting the business done. FaZe with the LG, not quite enough. And the lead for PepCo, out of nowhere.
Yeah, but I do think the first frag he got, his vision was a big influence on. Because, yeah, being a small map, it's easy to follow a frag up if you have wallhack.
Okay. FaZe will be over on that LG, and he just needs to stay away. He's got the light, and he needs to decide which of the next majors he's going to contest for. But Just gives PepCo the angles. And that's going to be so hard. He can't get in on this Mega. He just can't win any sort of straight up fight. PepCo can do no wrong right now at the 160, 140 stack mark. And there's another frag.
Yeah, so PepCo is also having the rotation to himself.
Yeah.
So indeed, yeah, Phase needs to slow down a bit, do some damage from afar, or get the entry damage. But it's a tough job against Visor in control.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, because whatever rail angles you have, of course he has as well, but the chances that they know your positioning are that much better. PepCo once again on the heavy, gets the frag on Phase as well, who was trying for a cheeky angle or two, but yeah, if PepCo hits his shots, where's the entrance? Where's the opening?
Well, I haven't seen an opening for the last 2 minutes, because PepCo is hitting all his rails and getting so much unreturned damage.
Oh, what is this? The timing is horrible for Phase. PepCo now 4 frags up.
Well, there's one shining green armor onto Phase. So this might be something to play with. But, oh, he tries to attack with only a rocket launcher to his name. On an item that isn't spawning for a while. So, yeah. Good decision to just get some weapons on your tool belt and go from there.
Yeah, it's interesting because there's basically just about enough time for PepCo to get from heavy to mega, but he couldn't do it in such a way that he was positioned well. So they will now trade the majors. PepCo on the high ground up against Phase. I think getting the better end of this fight. Well, didn't feel it himself, and now we'll just wait for the telly, wait for something. Phase comes round the corner, and PepCo should be looking for the rally, isn't it? But Phase may have just got on the heavy. He's going to drop for it, and he's not going to get tagged by a rail. That's huge. PepCo is on that mega all the same. Okay, I thought that was perhaps more of an opportunity, but you know, with the light, he's at about 100-ish stack deficit right now, or just about 1 rail. So yeah, with the PepCo usage there, Phase can fight for this heavy, I think.
Yeah, I do think PepCo will rain some rockets down. Oh, but he fails. He does more damage to himself than his opponent. And yeah, Phase has all the reason to follow this up.
Stopwatch.
Yeah, it didn't really matter that he had to go up a jump pad. It didn't really matter that he was up against an LG. He just had to go for it, and he did. RJ,
wow.
Close. It's what you love to see from Phase.
Oh, no opening damage on the spawn though. But yeah, he still has reason to go right. Oh, no, that rocket made him change his plan. But yeah, well, this is a risky situation. Oh, but PepCo switches to the rocket launcher instead of holding the angle with the lightning gun. So Phase gets the mega health mid-fight. PepCo's worse for wear.
Great jump cancel there from Phase. Will push in. It's a little bit hairy. He's not left with a lot of HP and absolutely no armor, but still gets the frag. 7 to 8 now. 2 minutes and 15 left on the clock. Phase will not be contesting this heavy and likely will try for the mega, but I think he could have issues. But no, PepCo comes from the other angle. Allows Phase to get in there. Light as well. Phase has the stack advantage. Until that. But we...
Yeah, and it was without vision, so it was just the dual skills of PepCo showing there. Getting a great angle.
PepCo shooting the wall out of anger.
Yeah, and Phase is between a heart and a rocket place, but no, he sends PepCo through the portal. Because if he fell down there to get the heavy, there could have been a LG trap from PepCo. So he did great to wait for him to have the room to take the item, and now he gets PepCo really low. So
Yeah. And honestly, that was very phased to go with the last round there rather than try for the LG, the HMG, or just walk away. And I think it was a bit of an unnecessary risk. But this is what I'm saying. What makes FaZe a very strong player is also what can hinder him is he just has supreme confidence. 1 minute, 50 seconds actually remaining. And FaZe needs this frag. How's he gonna get it?
yeah, he has the speed. PepCo does not have the vision up, so there is some chance
Stop
to
watch.
chase another one up.
FaZe on the heavy, this is now RJ at that man's face territory.
Yeah, go, right?
Got to. 20 seconds. RJ goes for the rail instead. Good movement though. FaZe has given himself an opportunity here. Hits one rail. Now 12 seconds cleaned up against the LG. Gonna have to use Pika, but it wouldn't kill anyway. Still though, he hits that rail and now through the telly. Is he gonna do it?
Tank.
Are you kidding me? FaZe takes us to sudden death and off the spawn. Is he gonna do it? Go on, my son. He has.
Taken.
Yes.
Nice. He survived with 50 health and 5 armor. So the next shotgun blast would have taken him down,
Ooh.
but he clutches it out.
Fucking hell. Nice one, FaZe. That's how you want to end a series, right there.